morning, my name is Danielle Taylor and today I'm going to be exploring my biology concept with my participant Ali. So today we're going to be exploring the focus question, how can you tell whether a garden plant is a monocot or a dicot? So first let's explore the terms monocot and dicot. Flowering plants are categorized into two main types called monocots and dicots. So looking at this diagram, you can see that a monocot within the embryo has one cotyledon or one seed leaf, whereas a dicot has two cotyledons or two seed leaves within the embryo. Apart from this, there are multiple other features that we can use to tell whether a plant is a monocot or a dicot. So looking up here, we can see that the features include petals, leaves, and the root system. So for monocots, the petals come in multiples of 3, so 3, 6, or 9. Whereas for dicots, the petals come in multiples of 4 or 5, so 4, 8, or 5, 10. Looking at the leaves of monocots, what do you notice about the veins?
They look quite straight.
Yep, that's right. So monocots have straight veins, or you can say parallel veins. They run in straight lines. Looking at the dicots, what do you notice about the veins?
They look like they're on much more of an angle.
Yep, that's right. Dicots have net veins on their leaves. Lastly, looking at the root system, what can you notice about the monocot's root system?
There's lots of them and they look really little.
Yep, that's right. Good answer. Monocots have fibrous roots, so lots of little roots going into the ground, and they're very sparse. What do you notice about the dicot's root system?
It looks a lot bigger and it seems there's less of them as well.
Yep, good job. Dicots have a taproot system, so it's one main root going into the ground with a few little roots coming off. So taking what we've learned here, we're going to apply it and categorize some plants together. So the first one we're going to do together and the next two we're going to do, you're going to do individually. So remember when you're categorizing them, not all the plants will have all the features that we discussed. So if it doesn't have one of the features, just go to the next one. Okay, so before we start, let's put on our gloves for our safety. Great job. Okay, so this first plant we're going to do together. What are one of the features that we can look for?
So I would look at the leaves.
Yeah.
And the veins on the leaves itself. They look parallel.
Good job. So that's a feature of a
monocot.
Good job. What's another feature that we can see the plant has?
Looking at the flowers.
Yeah. So what do you notice about the petals?
There are 6 of them.
Yep. Which is a multiple of 3. So that would be a feature of a
monocot.
Great job. So lifting this out, we can lastly have a look at the root system. What do you notice about the roots?
There looks like there's a lot of them. They're quite little and they look fibrous.
Fibrous. Good job. So that's a feature of the
monocot.
Good job. So looking at these 3 features, what do you think this flowering plant is?
I would say it's a monocot.
Great job, Ali.
Thank you.
So putting that to the side. Now we're going to do the next one and you're going to do this individually.
Okay.
So let's go.
So the first feature I would look at would be the leaves.
Yep.
Looking at the veins, they're parallel.
Yep.
So that's a feature of a monocot.
Good work.
Next I would go to the flower. But it doesn't seem to be a flower, so taking from what you said, you can just move on to the next feature.
Good.
So I would then look at the roots, so lifting it out.
Good job.
They look quite fibrous.
Yeah.
There seems to be lots of them. They're quite little.
Yeah.
So another feature of a monocot.
Good job, Ali. So all over, what would you categorize this as?
I would say it's a monocot.
Good job. We'll put that on the monocot side. So the next flowering plant.
Okay. So I would start by looking at the leaves.
Yeah. What do you notice about it?
This time they look like they're on an angle.
Yeah, so they're quite different to the other leaves. So we would call that net veins.
Yes.
Yep. Which is a feature of a
Dicot.
Dicot. Good work.
So then I would look at the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
There are 5 petals on
Yep.
this flower, so that is a multiple of 5.
Yep.
So that's a feature of a dicot again.
Good work.
And then lastly, I can look at the feature of the roots. So lifting it out,
Thinking.
it looks quite like there's more just bigger roots.
Yep.
Not as many, not as fibrous as the monocot.
Yep, so just one main root.
Yeah, definitely.
And what do we call that root again?
The taproot.
Taproot. Good job. So looking at all these features, what would you categorise that flowering plant as?
I would say it's a dicot.
Good job. So just pop it on the dicot side. Really good work, Ali. You can remove your gloves now. So Ali, you've done really well categorising these plants. Before we finish, I just want to ask, what's one main thing that you learnt during the lesson?
So you look at the different features to
Yeah.
determine monocot, dicot, but they don't necessarily always have all of the features. So
Yeah.
you can kind of move on to the next feature to determine what the plant is.
Great, Ali. It's a really good thing to take away from the lesson. Thank you for helping me. Thank you.
Thank you.